Oh, hey, welcome back. I was just straightening some pictures here on the wall. Hey, I've got a project for you. You want to see something cool? So, I don't know if you're strapped for space like I am, and hey, check that out. That's a cool picture. Yeah, that is actually the big fella on the left is actually my grandpa, World War II. Doesn't that look cool? Like, you see? I come from a long line of cool people. You see this? So, that's actually my grandpa on the left, and then I think it's his cousin. Yeah, it's his cousin. I think his name was Dup, something like that. Some real. They're from Gatesville. Um, anyway, they were both in England during World War II and bumped into each other on the street on leave. Isn't that super cool though? I love that. Look at that. I didn't. He was. I think I was like 2 years old, 3 years old when he died. So I didn't really get to know him, but I've heard he's a really good guy. So anyway, I digress. You want to see the cool now? I mean, that was cool too, but I don't know if you're like me, but you kind of get one room in the house that's yours, right? The wife says, this is all you get. This is all you can have. So this is it. This is my office slash music room. I do work from home. And so this is where I'm kind of got, if it fits in here, then I pretty much get to keep it. That's my dad's guitar. Yep. Um, so anyway, this is where I have to keep all my tchotchkes, and believe me, there's a lot of them. But I needed a place to put my guns. And so I don't know the rules. I'm a new YouTuber and all that, so I don't know if they're going to let me show all this or it may get not. I don't know if you can show guns. I don't know is what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack.
But I need a place for my guns. I don't want a big gun safe. I don't need a big gun safe. What is it? How's it go? This is my safety. I didn't want a big gun safe, so I just wanted some place to keep them out of sight, out of mind. So what a fella did is I went into this closet, and I did this about a year and a half ago. I think I've got some old pictures of when I did it. But I went into this closet that literally just had a just one shelf with a rod in it because this is a bedroom. And I deconstructed it, and then I did this. And you can do it too because it's super simple. I basically just built a divider and some shelves. This is cheap MDF. Well, it's not cheap anymore. Everything's expensive now. But I made some shelves and made some built-ins, and then even made a gun rack. And if you look at this, maybe I'll get listen, if somebody comments, I'll even take all the guns out and show you. But really all I did back here, if you can see it, let me see if I can get a good angle. Terrible camera person. But back here, you can see, I just basically put a shelf in on an angle, then added another piece of shelving on top of it that only came out, a little ways. And then I just added these 1x2s as spacers. I think I ripped these down, routed them out to make places for the guns to sit. And then on the top, check that out. All I did was rip down like a piece of MDF to like a 1x4. And then I took a hole saw and drilled holes. And then once I got the holes in there, then I just put that same piece of material in my table saw, cut it in half to create those nice grooves, and then routed it and sanded it and mounted that to the wall. And so now I've got a place for all the guns. Now listen, if you are worried about it, you can put a lock on the door. You know what I mean? Keep, what do they say? Keep the honest folks out. You know what I mean? Keep your kids out. But now I've got a place for everything to be stored in one place. And we got the old office equipment over here, bill payment, stuff like that. And I went ahead and put shelves as far as I could to store all the other little tchotchkes I have, and even threw a drawer in. So super, super easy to do. And I can even show you. I may even have the need to do this in another room, and I might do that and post it on here. But it's a great idea to be able to utilize the space you have. Only thing you got to remember, and you're probably looking at this saying, why is that off-centered? Why did he put a face frame over here that's so wide? Well, that's because you want to be able to open the drawer, Mr. Smart Aleck, right? You got to be able to open it. So, and actually, funny story, I had a filing cabinet in here, a little cheap filing cabinet from Office Depot. And I wanted to save money, so I literally took the drawer out of that and the drawer guides and then put a new front on it just so that I could utilize it to do that. Anyway, oh look, here. This is my Iraqi money that I paid a ton of money for. Because I don't know if you remember that back when everybody was like, buy the Iraqi money because as soon as we get them stable, the money's going to go up in value. And yeah, it didn't work. So I keep this. I need to frame it. This is This may as well just be magic beans. Let's just be honest. That's what it is. It's magic beans. I'm going to frame it. That was a good conversation to have with Head when I came home newly married one night and said I was going to spend $500 for a sure thing. I think we know how that all turned out. So anyway, hey, hope you enjoyed it. See ya.